Hello Gemini, welcome to Taps Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you for being here with me watching my tarot reading. If I could kindly ask you to please like and subscribe. I'm truly grateful for all your wonderful support that you give the channel, for all your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes, your messages. They truly mean a lot to me, so thank you so very, very much for that. I've cleansed your cards ready for use. I want to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. My brain's gone a little bit. Let's get started. So first of all, I want to pull you one of these. If I get rid of that one. Sorry. Maybe turn it that way. It's just that it comes out a whole lot further. That's what I could do, put that on there. Message for Gemini, please. Okay. So, number 29. So we have the tomahawk. So it talks about separation. So it says the tomahawk is a useful tool employed for a number of different purposes. Simply, it is a common everyday tool used for chopping or cutting. It has also been used for hunting and in warfare. Further, it is used in competitions, hence it is associated with strength, war, competition and aggressiveness. It is also connected with the instantaneous and definite power of lightning, because it is an intelligently designed tool that can be used for various purposes. There is also a connection with ingenuity and choice. The message: sometimes the best course of action is swiftly and cleanly separate from a situation. Choose carefully and don't destroy something worth keeping. Keywords: separation, argument, divorce, loss, discord, wounds, surgery and daily labour. And the time is 1 to 6 months. Okay, so I want to use these. These are the shaman ones. This is the first time I've used them for all the readings. So I'm going to see how we get on with these. As I say, I've used them for I've used it for Aries and Taurus, but these, with those two, you know, this is my very first time in using these cards. Okay, so 6 messages for Gemini, please. Okay then. Okay, so we have 8 cards. So this is the Queen of Swords. We had the King of Swords. We had the 3 of Cups. We have the World. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, so is what I'm going to do. As I start reading the cards, I'm going to be clarifying them straight away. Rather than read through them and then go back. So first of all, we had the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords talks about someone being very cold. They stand on the side of truth and justice, but they can be very cold. They're the sort of person that demands the truth. They're not happy if you lie to them. They will set clear boundaries, and if you overstep those boundaries, they will be cold, they can be vicious and nasty. So maybe someone is very angry because you're not telling the full truth on something. And you've got like the wrath of God coming in with all the crows and whatever. It feels like the wrath of God is coming in. I feel people could be being very cold to you. They've set clear boundaries and you've overstepped the mark. It could be that maybe it's your I want to say the fact that you're a air sign, and that you are represented by the swords. It could be that you've been very loud, very outspoken, and you've got a lot of people's backs up. I don't feel that everything you said has been the whole truth, but I feel that you could have got some people's backs up. King of Swords is someone who is very reliable, very dependable, and they say truthful and honest. And you have a power couple here because you've got the King and Queen. But as I say, they're on the side of justice, the truth. So maybe you're trying to find out what's going on. Maybe you've been very outspoken on something. And that's what's got people's backs up. And it could be that you're alienating quite a lot of people. 3 of Cups. I feel that you could be in discussion with people, trying to defend yourself for what's happened. There could be some celebrations coming up that people are leaving you out of. So it could be that you're having to try to explain yourself. the World card is here. And it's got the red snake all around it. So I do feel that the red snake could serve that it is some sort of dangerous time. Because I know that red and black snakes can be poisonous. Maybe it's that you've dropped a little bit too much poison in the water, you know, and people have just turned on you for it. I do feel that there is an ending coming. I feel that there's an ending coming. I feel you've exhausted something to extinction. And you're now having to step out onto a new path and a new beginning. I mean, you may be trying to, what's that saying? Bite your foot off, bite your own foot off or something. Because the snake is trying to eat itself. So, I do feel that things could be a little bit difficult for you. Or it could be that you're supposed to put your foot in your mouth, keep it quiet, you know, because of how you come across and the way you speak to people. It could be that you struggle to find the right words, and you just come out blunt, maybe very cold. With the Queen of Swords, it could be that you don't mean to, but you come out very cold and very blunt. See, you got another great big snake here. So the Knight of Wands, it could be time for you to ride that snake. Try and guide it. Take control and guide that snake. The Knight of Wands talks about energy, passionate, having a lot of inspired action, someone who is fearless but also very sexy, can be impulsive, but can also be very charming and unpredictable. And I feel that they are the ones that are taming this snake. Perhaps you should look to a fire sign for some sort of guidance or support. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about someone snooping. Oh, I didn't clarify them. All right, I'll do it at the end. Page of Swords talks about someone who could be snooping, spying on people, trying to get as much information as you can. I feel that maybe you're trying to test the waters, but you don't know how this person is going to react. So I feel that you're spying on them, and it could even go to the extent that you're going to be prepared to stalk them as well. Which I would strongly advise against. Or it might be that you have an infatuation with a certain person and you just can't help yourself. You have to be there. You have to be doing this. The High Priestess talks about your intuition, your inner powers, your higher knowledge. I feel that there is some sort of mystery and mystery around this, and you're having to use your wisdom and try and let your intuition guide you forward. There are secrets and there are things being hidden, and it's creating like an air of mystery around this. It's creating an air of mystery around it. The Eight of Cups is normally someone leaving and walking away. It could be that someone is wanting to leave, but they're in two minds. They're like stuck. The dragonflies are bringing in this new beginning and flying all around them, but they're so totally unprepared. They just don't know what to do next. So they've gone to the totem pole to try and get some sort of guidance. How to move forward, how to move on. It could be that someone is feeling trapped there, but they really want out of this situation. Clarify the Queen of Swords. One more, please. Okay. So we've got the Page of Cups. So I feel that you've been getting some broken dreams. I feel that you could have been very sensitive, a little bit of a dreamer, and you didn't think that this would go the way it did. And this is why your dreams have been shattered and broken, because someone's walked out of your life and refusing to have anything more to do with you. And it could be that you're missing them. Seven of Cups brings in many possibilities. So it's normally that there's a load of cups there and they've got all these different things in each cup. And they normally say, oh, you've got a choice, you know, or this is all for you and that. And pick any one, you know. You've got a great big choice here, but you haven't. You think you got choices, but they're all illusions. It's not reality. It's not real. It's fake. There's only one cup that will connect to you, and that will be the one you take away with you. You don't get a choice of all of them. There is just one cup that you will connect with, and that is the only cup that you're allowed to take with you. Clarify the King of Swords. Woo! Okay then. You meant business there. Okay, so clarifying the King of Swords. You have Judgment. Judgment is coming in. You're needing to heed the call. This judgment is bringing in a rebirth, in a calling. There's a new phase that you would go through. It's causing absolution, reckoning, awakening. There is going to be some redemption here, because everybody needs, whatever people do, they get karma for it. So if you put out good, you get good back. If you put out bad, you get that back. Whatever it was that you were doing, you are going to have karma and retribution for. You got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone, it says stylish trendsetter. And this could be what takes your eye, how someone's dressed and presents themselves. You know, it could be like a magnet, you know, a moth to a flame. You know, you just have this instant magnet and you've got to be there and you've got to be around them and, you know, all in their face and whatever. But the Queen of Wands is bringing in courage. And they're asking you to have some confidence. Queen of Wands is someone who's very independent, very focused, has a zest for life and determination. You also have 6 of coins in reverse. So the 6 of Pentacles in reverse says that there needs to be some sort of self-care. Maybe you've got some unpaid debts that you need to look at. And I feel that this situation has been very one-sided. And I feel that you, being a fire sign, are the sort of, being an air sign, I feel that you could have manipulated a lot of people because you wanted to take them all over on your side and strip the other person of everything. You got very vicious, very spiteful, and I feel that it's now time, maybe you need to pay your karma. Yeah, I feel that there was a lot of greed with you and you've had a lot of strings attached and you have that power and you've used it for dominating people, and you've been very unfair, and now is the time for you to pay your retributions. We have King of Cups, emotional immaturity. So it's saying that you could be very emotionally immature. King of Cups is normally someone who is emotionally balanced, caring, supportive, diplomatic, someone who can take control of a situation and sort it out. But I don't feel that it would be you that would be doing that. There again, that's upright. So King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse is someone who can be very cold. And I feel this could be how you come across, giving out a lot of bad advice. And because people have shown that it's not bothered them, it's put you in a very moody, made you very moody, very secretive. I feel that you've been doing emotional manipulation, and I feel you're starting to feel ashamed for what you've done. I feel that you may have some self-compassion for you. You know, you have compassion for yourself, and you've got these inner feelings that are playing around in your head, making you very volatile. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. Okay, so clarifying the 3 of Cups. We got the 8 of Cups. Someone is walking away. Someone's walking away. Like here, you got 8 of Cups twice. Someone's felt abandoned. disowned, and they've been very disappointed with it, and they're walking away from you. I really don't think that you're going to be able to make the peace with this person. I feel their mind is made up and they're adamant that you're not going back into their lives. Yeah, you've got the Ace of Swords as well. There is this awareness and insight. So, Ace of Swords talks about mental clarity, success, breakthroughs. You got some new ideas and a sharp mind, but I'm not sure if this card is meant to be whether this is upright or reverse. Let me have another look. I'm going to read it as upright, I think. Yeah, so you got mental clarity on something. There could be a success and a breakthrough. But there again with the Eight of Cups, you got a sharp mind, but I do feel that there could be a difficult decision you're having to make. And there could also be news of some sort of surgery there as well. Why is the World card here? So we have the King of Coins, the ultimate provider. King of Coins is a natural leader. He's a wealthy businessman. He's financially secure. He knows what he's doing, and he likes to live among the success and comforts of what he's earned. Very security minded. And there is abundance and prosperity with this card. So we have the Five of Wands. So there could be a lot of personality clashes here. I feel that you felt you was in competition with someone, and they wouldn't play ball with you. So I feel that there's competition, debates, rivalry, bringing in a lot of conflict, causing a lot of tension, strife. And I feel that you could have possibly been very petty, because this person wouldn't play ball with you, wouldn't play your game. Anyway, so let's clarify the Knight of Wands. So we have the Queen of Coins in reverse. So it's saying you need to tend to yourself. You need to tend to yourself. Maybe it's that people are just not bothered anymore. So you're having to tend to yourself. See what, you know, your financial independence. You have to sort out your own financial independence. You need to tend to yourself. It's saying that you may need some self-care. You may need to do some self-care. It could be that you're working from home, and there has been this conflict. It could be that you've been very self-centered through jealousy, trying to smother someone, which has caused a lot of suspicion and fear. And it could be that it's caused a lot of people to mistrust you because you come across as devious and putting out a lot of deception. The Empress, so you got divine feminine there. The Empress talks about abundance, nurturing, could be news of a baby on the way. And it talks about the fertility, feminine. There is a good parent here. You're coming across as a good parent. I do feel that there's some sort of development and growth there as well. You've got this accomplishment. And I feel that you could be taking some sort of action. It could be that you feel that someone is very beautiful and you just wanted to have your chance and it's all backfired badly on you. Clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, so first of all, 10 of Coins in reverse. It's just money that you love. You're just out for money. I feel that you could just do stuff just for money. I feel that it's not really the people you care about. It's what you can get out of it, which is going to cause a lot of friction and discord. I feel that there's been a lot of arguments. I feel that there is something financial there with you. You could be going through a failure or a loss. There could also be a lack of stability, and you're going through like a misfortune. Could be that you've lost money and you're just not happy with it. Strength in reverse, so you've got a lack of confidence. So having a lack of confidence, so you still got your inner strength, although it does bring a lot of self-doubt. It's making you feel a little bit weak and insecure. I feel you're running on low energy, which is bringing a raw emotion. And I do feel that there is also struggle and pride here with that as well. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, so we've got the Emperor in reverse. So I feel that you tried to take excessive control. And it backfired on you big time. Because trying to take that control, it made you feel powerful at the time. But then because you no, it's not the right way. Because you had taken this excessive control and you stripped everybody away from what it was, this person. You stripped everyone away from her and you had this power and this control. Made you feel powerful. But the thing is, you went over the top and you upset a load more people who then eventually turned their backs on you, and they've now come back round behind you to join up with that person that you alienated in the beginning. This is your problem. You could be domineering, controlling. There could be a lack of discipline with you. Rigid, stubborn, a bit of a tyrant, a little bit reckless. And I feel that some of your words can be very vicious and very spiteful and totally uncalled for. You then have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You do feel that this is worth fighting for. But I feel that you're the one that's now losing everything. And you're having to try to make amends with a lot of people who have just turned their backs on you and seen you for what you are and what happened. Because the thing is, what you did could have been seen by a lot of people. And it's got out there, word of mouth, you know. This one will tell this one, that one will pass it on to another one, and then they'll tell someone. And it spreads like wildfire. What you did, they had witnessed what you did and to who. And because of what happened and everybody see it, it's got out and people are now judging you for it. And this could be why, you know, judgment has come out. Maybe it's worth trying to fight for, but I think you've alienated so many people, upset so many people. I don't know if you'll be able to pull this back. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Okay then. So first of all, it's saying that you've got a lack of confidence. You're lacking in confidence now. You don't know, you just don't know what direction to take and what to do. You're feeling very unstable, and I feel that you could be procrastinating. Which could be creating even more conflict, whether it's at home or amongst the family or friends. And I think you're very poor on communication, which is why you just blurted out what you did, and it's had like this ripple effect. I also feel that there could be some sort of bad news there as well. You got Eight of Wands. Things are starting to gain momentum. They're coming in at a very fast rate. Whatever it is coming in very fast. It could be this person wanting to up and move on or what. But there is something coming in fast. It's gaining momentum. It could be that there's some news, messages and information coming through. But it could also be some... it may be that you've had like a blood test done and you're waiting results. So I feel that that could be coming through soon as well. Okay, so let's pull you three of these. Messages for Gemini, please. Okay. So, first of all, you had Revealer of Truth, the Coyote. It says, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Happiness with the sea otter. Be the master of playful living. That's the second one about play. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. We got independent with the cat. So it says, you are a natural leader. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So once again, you are a natural leader. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, and life supports you in every way. And last of all, abundance with the bison. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life and fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life and fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Let's get your cards. Okay, messages for Gemini, please. Okay, so first of all, you got unpredictable. You never know what they'll do. Unpredictable live wire. So unpredictable, never know what they'll do. Unreliable live wire. So then we got up in the air. Not able to make solid plans and flighty, ungrounded. Not able to make solid plans, flighty and ungrounded. And forgiving. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it. I now want to pull some of these. Messages for Gemini, please. Okay. So, we have Chief Spirit. It says there's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. So there's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. Lovebirds, you will meet your eternal soulmate, or you are in a divine marriage or partnership. So you will meet your eternal soulmate, or you are in a divine marriage or partnership. And the Bee Spirit, you are successful at anything you attempt. You are successful at anything you attempt. I just want to get you 3 of these. Okay then, so let's do this. First of all, you have enchanted woodland spirits teach us to open our hearts to that which we cannot see. Dance freely like the trees, and make time for talking with nature spirits. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope it helps. I want to say thank you for being here with me. If you can connect with this, you know, I just hope it helps you forward. I would like to kindly ask you to please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.